Reddit Jimmy Part 2.
Smash it, 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 smash it.
I know, I can't believe it myself. If you would have told me that I would be making a Part 2 series in Reddit Jimmyisms so soon, I would tell you you're crazy. But stick around to the end of the video because I want to share with you guys what former contestant I've been in talks with. And boy, does she have a lot to say. That's right, your boy's making moves. A lot of people say I make the best moves. I don't know who they are, but that's what they tell me. A little Donald J. Trump for you there. So let's talk about it. Alright, so my last video was Reddit Jimmy Part 1. I didn't even know I was going to be making a Part 2 to this series. I figured I would wait a little bit until the show wrapped up so that I could share with you guys everything he's done. Little did I know that he would be eliminated so soon after that. So what we're going to do in this video, we're going to break down what has happened since my first video. The link to my first video is going to be in the description below, so make sure you go check that one out before you check this one out so you guys can be up to date with all the Reddit Jimmyism lore. I fancy myself a bit of a Reddit Jimmy librarian, if you will. I really posted that video only a few days ago, and boy, so much happened. It's honestly mind-blowing. It's almost like I need to have a drink just to digest it all down. Beer just makes everything better, doesn't it? Anyway, again, like I said, so much has happened, and we're going to bring it all to you on a silver platter and serve it up nice. And I like to add my commentary because Lord knows I'm not just going to record that stuff and post it. I'm going to give you guys some feedback. Let's make this video fun, entertaining. Let's talk about Fish Tank.
Go now, please.
Sure.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Now, I'm not going to keep in all that boring chitter-chatter between the other contestants. This video is about one man and one man only, Reddit Jimmy.
Oh, you think I care about prison, bitch?
All right, I always picked Reddit Jimmy to be the winner, but it seems like if you saw my first video, Jimmy has a big problem with keeping his temper at a safe level.
Fight me! No. No.
I really think if he didn't do this, he would have had a chance to go all the way and win. I even think that the producers were pulling for him to win. Now, you might be sitting there thinking, EG, get to the point already. What is this that happened? Well, to that I say, hold your damn horses, okay? Because we got a story to tell first. A story of a man who has slowly descended into insanity. But unfortunately, you know, reality happens, life happens. Jimmy is a straight up crazy wild man who can't be tamed. So let's talk about the things that happened since the last video I posted. This first clip is from a group session where Judge and Neptune are talking to the contestants about who they think should be eliminated. And, you know, maybe there'll be a surprise elimination in here. Maybe two. Who knows? You guys check this out for yourselves.
Y'all ever play any swamp games? What swamp games did you play?
Wrestle the alligators.
You did the gator wrestling, that's good.
You know, I can't help but think that anybody who might be from the Bayou or Louisiana or something like that might be incredibly offended by the way that Sam represents their culture. But I'm here for it.
Thomas, what swamp game did you play?
The one with Jimmy.
The Jimmy swamp game? Which one was that?
When we were putting
Jesus
our
Christ,
legs
guys,
around
it's
each
not
other.
Legs
that hard.
wrapping around each other game. Legs going around and tangling and tussling. Shit, you ever play any swamp games?
The belt?
The bell, yeah. That's a swamp game, yeah. You understand what I'm talking about? Octavius, you play this swamp games? You ain't played no swamp games yet. We gonna have to teach you. Now, my favorite swamp game, a variation on the old classic, Simon Says. But I don't like the name Simon. It strikes me as a little feminine. I don't like that one bit. So we gonna play the swamp version. It's low down and dirty. It's called Producer Told Me Do It. You heard that? So let's get up and get the chairs stacked up in the corner, and we gonna play Producer Told Me to Do It. All right, everybody, jump up and down. Good. Seems like you understand the nature of the game. All
right, so they're basically playing Simon Says, but instead of Simon Says, they're playing Producer Do It. Like, you can't move unless you hear the producer told you beforehand. Not that I need to explain kindergarten games to you guys, but hey, you know, you never know who's watching, so I just wanted to make that clear to you. I do want to add, though, that keep watching this because there's an interesting twist that happens during the middle of this game that'll catch a lot of you off guard.
touch your stomach with your hand like that. Good. All right, y'all. Producer told me Jump up and down. And stop. All right, stop. You stop. You stop. Producer told me to stop jumping up and down. Now, go ahead and eat a green pepper for me. Very good. Now, this is fun. Now, this is my kind of game. We got people that understand the rules.
LMFAO, let's all gather around the Lampfire Wolf of Walmart gang out.
Producer told me to put one hand on my head. Producer told me to put two hands on my head. Producer told me to take one hand off. Now take the other hand off, because producer told me to. Producer told me to take the other hand off, put the other hand back on, and you're out. You can eat a green pepper, Dante. And make sure you're looking in the camera when you do it there. Thank you, son.
I'm not shocked that Danye got eliminated first, because that boy, his mind's usually somewhere else or focused on what he's going to say next. Nobody loves themselves more than Danye loves himself. Also, I want to add, he's going to play an interesting role later on in the video, so I'm looking forward to you guys seeing that.
Bitch in the house, knitting all day, dumbass.
Very good. I like this game. This is good. This is fun for me. This is fun for me. I'm eating good right now. My belly full of fun. Now, producer told me, clap my hands. I thought you was playing, Mr. Vance. All right, let me stop. Go ahead and stop. Producer told me to stop. Producer told me to try to touch the ceiling as best you can. There we go. Producer told me you don't need to do that more than once. Producer told me, close my eye. Stretch y'all out, get yourself a green pepper, and eat that up. Go on and eat that up. Go on and gobble that down.
We all know Trish likes to gobble down something, and I'm not sure it's always peppers, if you get what I'm saying.
That good. That's an extra yummy pepper. That's an extra yummy pepper. Oh yeah. And that's good. Producer told me reach out like you're looking for a ghost. Where that ghost? Where that ghost? Where he at? He in the swamp. The ghost in the swamp. We can't get him because he's ethereal. He's non-corporeal in nature. His body does not exist in this plane. But he there. Oh, believe me, he there. Oh, yes, sir, I tell you, this room full of swamp ghosts. Open your eyes, you might see him. Producer says, open your eyes and stop doing that shit. Octavius, you out.
If I was Octavius here, I would try to appeal to the judge and be like, well, that was one sentence, Judge. You technically told me to open my eyes and stop doing that shit, but I guess, you know, this is a technicality that eliminated him. But he did have room for an argument there.
Squat down. You trying to take scared?
My bad. All right.
Producer told me sit down. Producer told me jump back up and down. And then sit back down. Oh. All right, Shinji, sit down. Shinji, you specifically sit down, son. Go ahead and sit down, Shinji. Shinji, go and sit down. Shinji, go and sit down.
Shinji ain't falling for your bullshit, Judge. Shinji is a stone cold killer.
There you go. Producer told me everybody that's not Shinji stand back up. Producer told me everybody sit down. Producer told me everybody stand up. Producer told me sit down. Now stand up.
Oh, Jimmy, almost got you. Almost got you.
Producer told me sit down. Producer told me stand up. And sit back down. Now, everybody put your hand on your stomach. Like this right here. Go ahead. Now, everybody put your hands out in front of you like this. Now, everybody put your hands on your head. Producer says put your hands on your stomach. Producer told me hands out in the air. Hands on your stomach. Producer said hands out in the air. Producer said hands out in the air. Producer said hands on the stomach. And then back in the air. And then back on the stomach. And then back in the air. And the producer said put your hands up in the air like this. And the producer said hands down your side. Producer said wink at each other. ago that night, producer said, Jimmy, you kicked off the show.
Out of left field, Judge tells Jimmy he has kicked off the show. Now, is he? Well, that remains to be seen. But that had to blindside that boy.
The show.
For real?
Yeah.
Shit.
Goodbye.
Okay.
Producer said, don't fucking touch Jimmy. Let him go.
So at this point, none of the contestants realize what the hell just happened. Did Jimmy just really get kicked off the show? Or is this all just a big elaborate plan? Well, let's fast forward a little bit. Jimmy returns, and he is not Jimmy no more. Now he is Joker Jimmy.
A few moments later.
Jimmy ends up showing back up, but this time he is in full makeup and looks like the Heath Ledger version of the Joker from Christopher Nolan's Dark Knight. And he's just gonna sit there and stare at the camera for the rest of the time, occasionally saying some really strange things. And you could tell Jimmy absolutely loves this.
Character make.
Sorry for the delay, guys. You
You
want
want
to
to
get
know how I
started?
got these scars? My
Yeah.
father bought us a dog.
Who's got something on
We're
their mind
Jimmy.
that
We
they
never
were
stopped
hoping to
fighting
rub
for you.
with?
Fuck the other
Something
fish.
pressing,
You were the
something that's
best.
been
God
bothering you.
heaven never dies.
If you need to be prompted, I can prompt you, but I figured I would just give you guys an opening.
Joker
If
Jimmy
there's
uses
something that
nifty
you really want
underwear
to
as a
talk
good
about.
mover.
Now's the chance.
AFC.
Tomas, what are you thinking about?
Jimmy, you should take inspiration from Heath Ledger. Really follow his
Well, I just
example.
saw you thinking for a sec. What's on your mind?
Fuck up Reddit, Jimmy. Did production tell you to pan up like a Marvel queer, you cringe dog fucker, K9 load chugger, JJ?
This on Jimmy's back in Joker makeup, it's a little frightening.
Like Heath Ledger before you. You were born to play this role. Crack nation, crack world,
We're all
crack the
being boring,
plan.
I guess.
Oh, hey,
So,
TJ.
Feels like something bad's gonna happen.
Good boy, Jimmy. Get that spaghetti. Good boy,
You said
finger
you were
food. Good boy,
boring.
Jimmy. Good boy, spaghetti boy. Good boy, Jimmy.
Well,
Jimmy.
like,
Good.
I think that was the general vibe that Judge was trying to
It's about sending a message, Jim. Dark Jimmy
let's say
Rogers.
about
He's the
all
villain
of
that
us.
Tank needs, not the one it deserves.
Do you think you're being boring?
Unfortunately, I think so.
You know what's worse than a shit-eating grin? A dog fucking grin. Reddit Joker Ace, COVID dog fucker Jim Bob.
Who do you think is the least boring person out of this whole group?
Does Jimmy count? Yeah, I say he's probably the least boring out of everyone.
Is Tomas the only one that's afraid of what's about to happen?
I'm not afraid, I'm more curious.
What do you hope happens next?
We find out what's going on.
Do you predict the outcome will be good or bad?
Predict good fortune.
I'm not really sure.
For show. Very fortuitous show. Happy good luck.
So the contestants know something big's about to happen, but they don't know exactly what. And I'm sure in their minds they know an elimination's coming.
You're not sure?
Who did the beef? What was the last beef? Was that kind of lame? Did that not go well?
Yeah, that was me.
Okay.
It did not go well, no.
Okay, got it.
No, it did not.
Got it.
You want to talk about that, Octavius? How it felt losing the beef?
Oh yeah, sucks. I want to be a human again.
Was it a manufactured beef
What do you mean?
for entertainment? Who'd you beef with?
Beef with me.
Over what?
He just said because I'm a fan. He doesn't like me.
Okay.
Is that really how you feel?
Yeah.
Is that really how you feel?
I think Brad's a pretty cool guy.
It's pretty funny. It's pretty funny.
When you're cornered
It's is the ego I'm stronger than everyone, is that a defense mechanism because you feel cornered?
Do you feel cornered all day?
No, not all day.
When did you realize that it was happening? Before I said it or once I said it?
What percentage of the day do you feel cornered? 80?
I feel like I don't
cornered.
know. It was
80?
65.
65, yeah.
65? Was that yesterday too? Or was today the first day when you started to realize it was happening?
The last 2 days, perhaps.
Did anybody stand up to Charleston?
What do you mean by stand up?
Well, he liked you, but did you like mess with him at all?
I joked with him a little.
What an opportunity.
I mean,
Shinji did off the bat.
Shinji told him to grab his dick.
Was it just the one time?
Yeah.
I mean, he was like trying to come on to me last night, and I was telling him that like I don't fuck around like that. Like,
If you're wondering what Taylor's saying, Charleston White, who's a popular influencer, was invited to the house and really made some aggressive moves towards Taylor. It was pretty uncomfortable to watch, I gotta be honest. I'm not covering that in this video, but you could find that online if you look. I guess you could say that Charleston's Riz was not up to par with Taylor's biz.
like didn't want to do that. Like that's
It's more neutral. That's a neutral response.
And if Shinji or Thomas had said some shit to nut up in that situation, that would have been huge.
Yeah.
That would have been like $50,000 huge.
Well, let me ask you, how do you guys feel knowing that if Charleston can come in and just roll you guys over, it doesn't...
He said off the rip that he was here to fuck with people.
Yeah, that's
and they just swarmed him like, oh my god, a celebrity, oh my god!
We were told not to mess with him because he's a real G.
By who?
Danye.
Either him or him. These two.
You guys just listen to whoever's
What, do you think I get shot in this house?
He's a real G.
I mean, he touched my knee.
I told him not to say gay shit because he kept leaving. And he's very entertaining, so I wanted to see him be his little, hey man, you know what I'm
I
saying?
didn't want him to touch me.
What YouTuber do you guys want in the house next to have a meet and greet with?
It's me. Hi, I'm the problem. It's me. Pick me.
Who's the next celebrity we should bring in to be your friend?
Should I get Tobuscus in here? Should I get...
No.
You don't want Tobuscus?
I want Tobuscus. That'd be funny.
Can we get someone from it later?
You can get Tobuscus.
Someone from entertainment?
Toby Turner.
YouTube's entertainment.
Well, I mean like real entertainment.
Like
No.
Hollywood?
No.
Well, not Hollywood, but like
No.
No. Okay.
No.
I like dealing
It's not
with
that kind of show.
What's Danye think? They're gonna be able to get like Denzel Washington on there or some shit? Come on, Danye. Do you know where you are? You're on Fish Tank, bro. They ain't gonna get Denzel Washington or Will Smith. Although I'd love to have Will Smith in there, man. He would slap a bitch.
It's Tobuscus.
It's Tobuscus. It's Jack's film.
Tobuscus is next.
Jack's film.
Markiplier.
Yeah, that'd be hilarious.
Who's Jacksepticeye?
The Irish guy that hangs out with
dude.
Markiplier,
Uh-huh.
and he like.
We can get him.
Are you getting, Jimmy, are you getting a call?
I'd mess with him. Easy.
He understands the importance of the sacrifices.
Jimmy says he wants Wendigoon because Wendigoon knows the power of sacrifices. Jimmy's really playing into this character hard.
He can bring some things to the
Alright,
Gotcha. Go ahead and send Wendigoon up.
You know what would be really crazy if like Wendigoon just showed up? He's like a massive YouTuber and he's just like, hey guys, I've been down in the basement the whole time. Jimmy would probably have to break character.
Thomas did a good job of getting in the camera when that sound effect was playing. I just wish I had seen more of that, specifically from him and Shinji. It's a missed opportunity. It's a missed opportunity to, you know, show that you want the win. Are we bumping up the prize pool yet?
No.
Okay. Okay. Can we lower it? Are we legally allowed to? If we were legally allowed to, we would play.
When Ben and I brought you guys in the circle earlier, what was our intention?
Get us to do something.
Huh? I said send Wendigoon up. That was a joke. My bad.
Can you get Wendigoon up here?
Yeah.
Thanks, Vance.
What was me and Ben's intention when we told you everything upstairs earlier? What was the point of that?
Let's get these answers going faster, guys.
Stir stuff up.
Yeah, to
Stir shit up, start shit.
To remind us that we're here to compete against each other. This isn't the fucking best friend show. That these people should be your fucking enemies and you should treat them that way.
I'm just going to go ahead and say, I think Brian is by far the most boring character on this show. Now, Brian, if you watch this video, please contact me in my emails. I would love to talk to you and find out what your tactic was on the show, just to blend into the wall.
No, that's like a very dramatic.
Just start drama, though.
No, it was an accurate.
We don't unintentionally start drama.
It was an accurate prediction of how the show would go if we let you go. If we just let that happen.
We told you the truth. That was the truth.
That's literally the truth. It was unfiltered truth.
We don't lie to you people.
We've never lied to you.
Did it even make a dent?
Tuesday.
Yeah. Do you guys feel like being entertaining is something that's out of your control?
Than you think.
I don't know if you caught that, but Jimmy said Tuesday is coming sooner than you think. And I'm making this video on a Tuesday about him being eliminated. It's all coming together, guys. It's all coming together. It's all making sense now. Jimmy knew I was going to do this.
Brian, what do you think's going on?
Say probably Thomas.
Should we do debate?
Between who?
Between Thomas and Brian?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's do that. So who's on Thomas's side here? Who wants Thomas to stay? Okay. And who wants Brian to stay?
You gotta vote.
Shit.
You can't not vote.
All right.
You have to vote.
Thomas votes.
Thomas votes, raise your hand.
Who wants him to stay?
1, 2.
Put your hand down, Thomas.
Who wants Brian to stay? Shinji, you gotta vote. Who do you want to stay?
Between Thomas and Brian.
You have to pick one. Thomas.
So raise your hand. Who wants Thomas to stay?
I didn't know that.
Raise your hand.
Raise your hand. Raise your hand if you want Thomas to stay. Brian, raise your hand if you want Brian to stay. Raise your hand.
Who wants Thomas?
How's the dog pile switch? We just had a different dog pile. Dude, look 4 hours ago.
I thought it would just.
It's 1 second. It's Thomas. The next.
Stop. One more. Back to Thomas. Thomas, if you want Thomas to stay, raise your hand. Up. Hand up.
Who has the best case for Thomas staying? One person. Who's got the best case for it?
Stand up. Everyone.
Everybody stand up.
Everyone stand up.
Thomas, stand up.
Speak.
All right, now I know this is a video about Reddit Jimmy, but I would be remiss if I didn't include an elimination in here because Jimmy is a part of this and Jimmy's acting like the Joker. But you know what? Let's just get on with it and let's watch this because this is actually pretty good. This was a huge elimination for the show.
Nice taller.
I vouch for Thomas because Brian's good at manipulating and he is very just like mono effect until like only Trish comes in the room and walks away. I would rather have somebody who has like problems or people skills who gives the crowd what they want, dances and fucking gives energy than somebody who like gets pussy on the low, always quiet and not giving much.
You know, I'm not a huge fan of Danye, but I can't argue with anything he says here. Brian literally contributes like nothing to the show. Once in a while, he'll chime in with something, but for the most part, he's like a dead stick.
That's crazy because the last dog pile was who was least popular and who was easiest to shit on. But the person you actually want to leave is the person who's a bigger threat. You see how you've been playing this game wrong for 3 weeks? You've been pushing out the people who are just kind of idiots and not even threats.
Yes, exactly.
And how that's kind of fucked you because now the threats are still here.
Right.
And all you've eliminated is fucking idiots.
Right.
Right?
Who's making a case for Brian staying?
Who wants Brian to stay?
Anybody? Nobody's gonna make a case for Brian?
Ouch.
Who's gonna kick Brian?
No. Who had their hand raised? Somebody raised their hand. Who was it? Was it
I
Trish?
raised my hand.
Then talk. What's your case for Brian? Why do you want Brian to stay instead of TJ?
I mean, just based on the mentality of Thomas, it seems like Brian would be a stronger competitor and would be more entertaining to see.
You're thinking about the audience and not yourself. That's the whole problem. That's why this whole thing is cringe.
Exactly.
Why do you want it to be good for them? Do you want the 50,000 or do you want a bunch of fucking idiots to slap their knee and laugh? Are you starting to see how this is completely fucking backwards?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Trish, you got a case for Brian?
I raised my hand at first for Brian, but I changed my mind on one.
You thought about it.
Thomas to stay.
Everyone wants Thomas to stay.
The weaker competitor.
No, it's not about that. It's not a weak thing. I just feel like if you have to.
He's less of a threat.
No, it's not that.
That's what these girls think.
I think he's all in. He gives competition. He gives you guys what you want above and beyond. Every time someone comes on, he's dancing like Brian.
Why do you care what we want?
No, but what I mean is like
we want you guys to just be yourselves.
Yeah, I mean,
and flourish and blossom.
And that's what I mean.
That's all we ever want.
That's what I mean. He's being himself, but Brian like. He's not a good competitor because like he gets manipulative, but it's not a good thing. He's like, oh, this and that and that. Like Thomas, he's a pure authentic winner. Win, lose, or draw. If that makes sense.
What increases your odds of winning? Why is there any other consideration other than who's the person that's gonna probably take me out next week? Right.
Brian would probably come the closest to dying to win the money. That's true.
Towers. To knock down towers. So,
yeah, he fucking hit himself in the nuts and ate a cigarette butt. Or the cherry of the cigarette. That's fucking
what did
scary to me.
Thomas did this.
Thomas had hands in his pockets, dancing around.
Come on, fish tank. Come on, fish tank. Look.
Yeah, not so much, but at the same time, it's like even if you win a competition, that doesn't give you the right to sit around and all day. Period. It is being filmed after all, so even if you win a competition, you have to be all around student while you're here for a limited time.
Can everybody step closer, 1 foot? Step closer. A little closer.
Does anyone think we'll just get rid of both of them? Brian and Thomas?
No.
Do you remember when I said my goal was 3 people in 1 day? Yeah. Jimmy's back. Jimmy's back. So what are we at now, right now, currently?
That's 2 people for the day.
Delaney, Nifty.
If we hit 4, that would be the official record.
Surprise.
Well, it seems perhaps a double elimination was on the table, as I predicted, my dear employers.
So it's up to Nifty. If she wants to come back tomorrow, then I guess we'll need to take 2.
You guys hit the Jimmy Dog song, living room Jimmy Dog song.
Jimmy fucks dogs. Jimmy fucks dogs. Someone in this house has AIDS. Overdose. Someone in this house has AIDS.
Is the person who's being eliminated the person who has AIDS? That's the next question.
I don't know who has AIDS.
That would be a good thing to learn, wouldn't it?
Definitely.
That'd save your life.
We just tell them the truth?
Should we start cranking sound effects just to make it fucked?
Doom?
Yeah, just
Doom sound effect would be really cool right now.
And then hit unreality after that.
And then unreality after that, over.
And then hell.
And just keep going for a minute.
The hell unreality.
Y'all smell each other's breath?
No.
It's because we're all nose blind. room, Jimmy. There's a call.
Oh. Well, that's just some unfortunate news, isn't it? I guess the plus side is it doesn't involve me for once. We all had to make sacrifices to get here. Now, didn't we?
Guys, cheer up. You're on TV.
Guys. It's Brian. Guys, round of applause. Everybody clap. Clap.
For real, clap.
Clap, guys.
All right, so Brian's eliminated from the show, and I know that, again, this is a Reddit Jimmy video, so we're going to jump back into the Reddit Jimmy stuff. I just thought that was very entertaining, and it's a big part of the fish tank experience, so I wanted to make sure that I shared that with you guys. But now let's start getting into the series of events that took place that got Jimmy kicked off of the show. And don't forget, stick around, because at the end, I'm going to tell you the contestant that I've been speaking with. You're not going to want to miss that. So a new fish enters the tank, goes by the name Britney. Britney instantly targets our boy Jimmy, and it's clear that her mission is to get him riled the hell up, which ends up in Jimmy and Britney being put on a forced date where Jimmy pleads his best to try to get this girl to leave him alone, but you could tell she's having none of it, which leads to one of the strangest dates I've ever seen. Check this out.
Oh, wait, Josie.
Please keep security nearby for this date.
Right away, you can tell Jimmy's taking this date very seriously. I can't imagine Jimmy's been on many dates. Let's just say his riz is not really up to par for courting women in the tank. But nonetheless, you know, he's going to try his best to try to riz up this Britney, who clearly does not like him whatsoever for no other reason than she's probably been told to.
You're a bit too late for that.
Which seat is yours, sir?
You better behave, son. This girl is a good one.
Oh, I will.
What is on today's menu?
Pizza circles.
Simon, I need you out my way. I'm trying to do community service.
I'll go get your day. Have a seat, sir.
This is the council. Good job, Jimmy. You've done well. You've almost mastered your strategy. Play it cool here, brother.
That's the plan.
Jimmy, man, you're so f***ing awesome. I am waiting for the content well dry up, but 3 weeks going strong. Keep racking them W.
I'm not even halfway done yet. I haven't even unleashed my full strength yet.
I want you to pay attention to what he just said there. He has not unleashed his whole strength yet, and I'm going to tell you, when he does, it's just too much for the tank.
Jimmy, whatever you do, don't forget to hype up your 8-inch hog. Go get her, Tiger. Lore gang.
Lore gang?
Your meal. Yeah. If there's anything you guys need, just let me know.
Sure thing.
Okay. So you guys have this room to hang out in. Of course, the name of the order is forced date, but at the end of the day, you get a nice drink, you get some food. You don't have to do anything romantic. Okay.
Why are you crying?
I don't know.
Okay.
Britney's already starting off this date in tears. Now, I don't know if production told her to watch Summer's material and just kind of act like Summer did, but I'll tell you what, there's only one Summer, and you can't replace that.
You should tell him why you're crying, actually.
Jack came and brought me my bag, and it was soaking wet. And someone threw my bag somewhere. Did you throw my bag?
You had one act of mercy. I warned you.
Are you like psychotic or something?
That's the million-dollar question we all want to know.
Britney walked into this room like a hostage about to be executed. Little did she know. Bad chess player, bad chess player, bad chess player, bad chess player.
I didn't want to have to do it.
Protect Britney. Cherish Britney. Hug Britney. Defend Britney. Buy Britney plushies. We love Britney. Save Britney.
So I told you. I'm the boss nigga this season.
Don't worry, dear Jimmy will make you feel better on the date. Gone by tonight by bitch. This is Jimmy country.
Are those pizza squares good?
Mm-hmm. Very good.
They're so good. Thank you.
Dude, I'm sorry. You cannot tell me that this girl was not told to go in here and act exactly like Summer. She is repeating all of her mannerisms like to a T. Just bring back Summer.
Thank you, guys.
Brittany, I am so sorry you have been forced to be on a date with this retard
No alcohol. I made sure of it. Neither of us can drink.
Going great already, you fucking retard
Imagine trying to go on a date, right? You've been starved for the female attention, and you have to deal with TTS the whole time that you're trying to talk this girl into liking you. Gotta be an impossible mission.
I've told others this before. I understand you're here with a mission. I'm not an easy target.
You are not going to die. You are not going to die. You are not going to die. You are not going to die.
I don't understand.
Forgive him, Brittany. His whole life has been misery and squalor, and he knows that's all that awaits him after the show.
I'll tell you, some of you crazy bastards on TTS are just the meanest people in the world. I mean, I guess it's Fish Tank though, so what did I expect?
Is that why you're so sad and miserable?
Yes, have you ever been left for dead by your
One act of mercy, you silly asshole. You dumb. That's why Mr. Boss Nega is MVP and gonna win this thing. Fuck you, Britt.
I am being serious, though.
Eat her food. Dominate her.
No, I'm not that.
Jimmy has shown how truly retarded he is. Don't forget the son. Jimmy too scared to do anything to men, but is happy to pick on 100-pound women. Genuine psycho considers suicide retard.
Do you think just because I'm blonde and pretty I didn't have a bad life?
I mean, I can't really see her face, but referring to yourself as pretty is like the cringiest thing ever, in my opinion.
Is that...
No.
Are you going to puke those up too, Britt? That's so cute and quirky, Teehee. Jimmy is such a sweetheart. You should kiss...
It's more so because...
I didn't throw up.
You see, all that is this, right? I don't care how sad someone's life is.
Jimmy, grate some of your foreskin cheese on there for her. You gotta be a gentleman, JJ.
I'm not using my life as an excuse.
Throw his shit out the window and watch him melt down. He only bullies smaller women.
I mean, I can just curb stomp her backpack next time.
See, why the fuck do you say shit like that?
Because you targeted me, so I'm targeting you right back. It's that simple.
How am I targeting you though? Are you like schizophrenic or something?
I'm not schizophrenic.
Then what do you think that I am trying to do here? What the fuck are you talking about? Like,
Your whole purpose here, Brittany. And to be quite frank, I'm done. I'm getting tired of pretending. I know I'm a good pretender, but I have my limits.
Jimmy has definitely seen way too many movies. This is like a scene out of a film where he's lighting the cigarette, he's putting on this James Dean style character to try to intimidate this girl, and she's acting right back. This whole thing is just completely chaotic.
Your whole purpose here is to bother me and drive me cuckoo. It's not gonna work.
Why do you think that's... No, Jimmy.
And then why? Why is it every time I come by? Why is it every time I come by, every time I do everything, it's just always something negative? Always something negative. And then I try to make you happy.
Because that's the way that you think. That's not my problem.
I don't think that way. If I were to go...
Do you like listen to the stuff that you say before you say it?
I do.
It doesn't seem like it.
Well, hey, it's the truth. Take it or leave it. If a stranger were to come up to you and say, "Oh, you smell like absolute fucking shit," and does nothing but bitch, 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 and you just met them, and then you try to make them happy, and still nothing makes them happy, and they still go after you, calling you every name, can you say that you'd be happy with that? My apologies.
Shut up.
Well, why not? Why? Surely you can answer the question.
I think Jimmy's still kind of living in his Joker Jimmy character, and except this time he's trying to play like Hannibal Lecter, like he's trying to diagnose this girl and try to psyop her into giving up her secrets.
And they didn't take that advice.
Okay, can you just like explain the situation instead of using an example? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't... What are you trying to get at?
What I'm trying to get at is I don't appreciate being bullied. That's it.
How am I bullying you?
You call me names all the time. You call me weird. Most of the time, whenever you talk to me, it's just an insult. And then I turn a blind eye. I try to make you happy. All you had to do was say, "Yeah, I'd pick TJ. No offense, Jimmy. I just find him cuter," or something. But no, you had to rub salt in the wounds.
I will say, this is the second girl that TJ has rizzed up, and Jimmy has struck out with literally every single fish in the tank. He's got to be frustrated at this point. TJ and Brian have both been racking up the notches on the bedpost, and poor old Jimmy's just still here with his toy phone.
That's a bit excessive, don't you think? I mean, hey, I told you, I could have put your backpack in a place you would never have found it. But I didn't.
My ID and shit is in there, so I don't...
Well, I don't get why you wouldn't leave that downstairs. I'm just saying. That's where my ID and everything is.
Okay, I wasn't told that I could... I don't know. I didn't leave my shit down there because I didn't.
No, you can and you still can. I'm just saying. It's a very bad idea to bring anything you're attached to into this game.
It's interesting that Jimmy says that because later in the video, you're going to see that he does not take his own advice whatsoever. Like, not even close.
Especially if you're trying to make enemies.
If you're supposed to be like the king of this house or whatever, then why are you such a crybaby?
I'm not a crybaby.
Yes, you are.
Debatable.
Yes, you are. You literally pitch pits whenever someone is mean to you. You literally throw their shit. If I'm mad at you, I'm not gonna come in here and steal your shit and throw it in the fucking water.
Well, it's more like
a 7-year-old would do.
Funny she should say that because later on in the video, you're going to see this girl is completely full of shit.
What can I say? I'm inspired by the brave little toaster. Do you know what they do when they first start on their adventure to go find their master? They jump out the window. Notice it's closed now. I didn't want to do this. I really didn't. And I swear to you, I didn't. But I'm also not one to sit by and take stuff lightly.
Are you trying to like intimidate me?
No.
Because it seems like it.
I just want you to stop. Stop targeting me. It's not gonna work.
Are you sure it's not going to work?
I'm not targeting you. You feel targeted. It's not my problem that you feel that way, dude.
It's not my problem that you refuse to acknowledge that you are in fact targeting me. So where did your mother leave you for dead? Mine left me for dead in a Spiro.
Jimmy, I'm not sure what movies you're watching where you think telling a girl that you were left for dead as a baby is a way to rizz them up. This is like the pity me approach. It never works with women. Trauma dumping on people isn't exactly the best way to instill how confident you are as a male, which is what women are really looking for.
The Mormons treat you subhuman if you're not one of them, you know. If you make it clear you have no interest in converting. They don't even care why you're there. All the programs out there run by them. Spiro.
All of Jimmy's dates eventually turn into a trauma dump.
I'm just telling her the truth so that way she can understand where I'm coming from. Funny thing is, that's only the third worst thing that's happened to me in my life.
Jesus Christ, Jimmy.
I'm not telling you the first two. I'm not telling the audience the first two, because I can still get money from the first two. Can't get any money from that. I've tried. Even though they know I was an adult. I wasn't supposed to be there. I was supposed to be let free, as per the law. But because my mom had enough money and was able to falsify a 302 form, which only applies to those who are
Did you know she's a Mormon? We found it on Reddit.
Yeah, I'm from Utah.
Well, that's just silly. Then tell me who came after Joseph Smith.
What? I don't know who Joseph Smith is.
Then you're not Mormon.
For someone like Jimmy who really is good at picking up on what's going on around him during the game, he cannot pick up sarcasm to save his life.
What? No shit, I'm not Mormon.
So then you have seen it. That's how horrible it is out there. In Utah.
I've never been to Utah.
You've never been to Utah.
No.
You're from Utah, but you've never been to Utah.
That was sarcastic, Jimmy.
Oh well. But listen, in all seriousness, I really hate having enemies. I know it's fucking pathetic. I'd rather be friends with everyone.
There's nothing that you can say to make me not think that you're a weirdo. It's okay that I think that you're a weirdo.
No, I know it's okay, but when you keep, but when it's like I gotta look behind my shoulder every day in this game,
Your Riz is off the charts, my nigga. You're smooth as hell.
wondering how you're gonna fuck me over the next time, that's where I draw the line. You want to think I'm a weirdo and you want to be my friend? That's cool.
Brittany, what can Jimmy do to earn your forgiveness? Is there any hope between you two?
And for what it is worth, I am truly sorry. I mean, hey, if I wasn't sorry, I wouldn't have told Jess
Like,
any
the
others
thing that
what it
happened
was.
this morning, like, why did you... I literally...
You were literally laughing under the blanket. You were holding the blanket
Okay,
over your
you are
mouth.
definitely schizophrenic.
I'm not schizophrenic.
Because I was not laughing under the blanket.
I told her you're a bad chess player.
See, why do you keep saying that? You, like, think that there's something going on, but there's literally nothing going on.
Bullshit. I'm sorry. Allergies.
Oh, there's everything going on in this game.
I'm not, like, trying to play a game. I'm
Then why are you here?
for money.
So you're playing this game.
Yes, but it's not to fuck with you and sabotage you, dude.
Then why are you fucking with me?
How have I fucked with you? Like, besides just saying weird, like, mean stuff to you.
Yeah, that's fucking with me. I mean, hey, there's another girl who came here, CK. She targeted me, ruined my eggnog, put poop in my room.
See, but I wouldn't do any of those things, so I don't understand why you have to look over your back for me. Like I said,
Because I don't know if you would in the future do any of
no,
those
I
things.
don't want to come in your stinky ass room and touch your stinky ass stuff.
Bullshit. Oh man, there's so much dust in this room.
Dude, I don't.
A lot of people have said things similar, so I have to take everything I hear with a grain of salt. It's nothing personal. So where did your mother leave you for dead?
I'm not talking about this in front of
Why not?
an audience.
They want to know your lore. They want to know your backstory, and they want to know if you're telling the truth.
No, you want to know my lore, and you want to know if I'm telling the truth.
I want to know if you're telling the truth, yes. And
I don't
that
care
would
if you
happen.
think I'm lying or telling the truth. You could think that I'm lying, and I still wouldn't care.
Okay.
Okay.
The only thing Jimmy's missing is like a little cat that he could be holding while he's doing this, or a cigar or something. The cigarette ain't doing it for me.
So are you gonna leave me alone?
I really don't think I'm being that mean to you. Like, I could be a lot meaner to you, Jimmy.
I know you can.
So, like,
But that's why I had to put it to an end before it got any worse.
why are you allowing me to hurt your feelings?
See, there's that word, allow.
Thank you.
I'll take that.
Thank you. Thank you. I don't know how to play chess, actually. Like, legit don't know how to play chess.
All right, I'm gonna skip the part where he explains chess to her because honestly, it doesn't really matter in the story.
So yeah, you know, this is kind of the last stop for me. Worked my whole life. Refused to touch hard drugs. Refused to deal drugs even when offered. Because I knew they'd always lead to ruin. Did my best to appease my parents. Nothing worked though. I was never good enough for them. They'd always compare me to others. Ask me why I can't be like them. Sorry about that.
Jimmy needs lessons from like a pickup artist or something because this is killing me and I'm not even on the date.
And well, after a while, I just said, F it. I realized the lie I was living. It does drive me nuts, though. You work hard your whole life, just to have it be over time and time again. By more.
This is it, Britney. One final game, one challenge to determine it all. A game of chess. Let's play, shall we? Joker W.
Again, I do like you. I think you're funny. I think you're charming. In all seriousness, I know you can't cut the act, but I am. That's just like again.
See, I know. See,
And also, again, when you keep saying, why do you let people make you mad? If I were to come up to you, right, and you never met me, this is just an example. I'm going to use some fucking kiddie words, but just imagine their worst words, right? Because I'm really not trying to, like, fan the flames anymore. If I were to call you, I don't know, the poopy-faced tomato nose, just insert just the worst insult you can think of, that would hurt you. And I would, like, keep doing that. It's only natural that you would be hurt by it, that you would be upset. That's how humans work. That whole idea, believe me, I bought into that whole, oh yeah, don't let them get you mad, forgive and forget. And all I did was constantly get hurt. Just constantly get hurt by the same people who hurt me. And that's why I learned it's a lie.
I can teach you a lot, sweetie. Maybe you should listen to me instead of ridicule and harass me. You owe me a kiss.
Was that supposed to be you?
I suppose. But I have no control over what they say. The people on the other side of the show, they're their own individual pieces. They can move however they wish.
Do you only talk in metaphors?
I love this comment from Britney because she literally just summed up Jimmy in like 2 seconds. Literally, that's all Jimmy's been doing this whole time is just speaking in metaphors to her. Like he's some kind of like intellectual giant.
No. Only when I'm being serious.
Okay.
I actually hate being serious. I can't stress it enough.
Kiss Jimmy or he will f a dog.
That's a lie.
And I gotta be honest, I don't know where TTS got this idea that Jimmy is really into bestiality, but like they harass him constantly about having intimate relations with the canine species, our man's best friend, if you will.
Poopy face, tomato nose, Britney. Poopy face, tomato nose, Britney. Poopy face, tomato nose, Britney. Jimmy f***s dogs.
God
Woof.
damn it. So, your knife can either move here or here.
Britney, look into the camera.
That was it? Just look into the camera?
Yep.
Is it because my face is red?
Yes.
Britney, whenever you get a chance, throw his ashtray out the window. Just make sure someone is there to hold him back.
See, I'm not f***ed up like Jimmy and I don't throw people's shit.
And plus, I have steel toe.
Don't let this insecure baby make excuses with trauma pretentiousness.
Exactly.
Jimmy is trying everything he can to try to get Britney to like him. And unless she's the coldest person in this whole entire game, she is not having any of this. Or she's an actress. You decide.
Either here.
Don't worry, Britney. Jimmy won't touch you. He only f***s dogs. Jim gets deep in that doggy sphincter.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
So if you want to move this piece, your only options are
Britney,
here or
let
here.
this be your lesson to settle down as soon as you can. Otherwise, get used to more dates like this.
But I can take this now because it's diagonal.
Thank you.
Who's winning?
Brittany admitted to scat porn addiction in downstairs bathroom before the date. J.
But yeah, I really do hate being serious.
At this point, Chris from the production team comes in to, I guess, maybe try and save Britney from Jimmy's trauma dump. But Jimmy's not going to go that easily, okay? This is his date. Plus, he trusts Britney about as far as he could throw her.
Here.
I do.
Cool.
Bitch got the nerve to ask Jimmy to control his emotions when she's sobbing over a wet bag. J.
You wouldn't understand. It's not your stuff. Thanks, though.
Jimmy, you fuck with Magnus Carlsen?
King Nicker Jimmy, bitch ain't shit, but hoes and tricks. Throw this out the window, she's not even a fish.
He's like a chess world champion.
I don't really watch chess world champions. It's like a fun game. I learned it when I was a kid, but it's like, that's why I'm not doing the timer thing, because I'm not like perfected. It's just more like, you know, I just enjoy when it's like more casual, you know?
Jimmy, maybe your life has been hard because you are ANINSUFERABLE retard WHO blames others for their mistakes. Woman beater.
I'm gonna light that for you?
I got it.
Was it my turn?
Jimmy, if you know what's good for you, you will stop being rude to Princess Britney.
You said that about so many other people in this house, and yet look where it's gotten me.
Oh, Jimmy, if only you heeded the advice of that TTS message specifically.
You got this.
Jimmy, favorite thing you do is smoke cigarettes alone. 4 10 minutes for somebody too. Come so you can play pretend W/them.
This is Jet. Fish Flash rewards, Jimmy. I need you to flip the table. Chris will give you the chips once it's flipped.
Is that real?
I clapped when Chris Lynch walked in the room. I stood up and cheered, and the Full House theme played in my head. W, Chris.
Because they can use, the audience can use guest voice. They can't use another voice.
Britney, you need to get out of there before he rips your face off like a rabid chimp. Also, Jimmy f***s a lot of dogs. Just keep speaking more cryptically. She will understand soon enough. Jimmy is the boss, nega JJJ.
Jimmy dogs, Jimmy dogs, Jimmy dogs, Jimmy dogs.
Okay, I'm swapping with Jimmy now.
Chris Lynch, get the f*** out. Nobody invited you. Go read a super chat or something. Jimmy's smooth operating here.
No.
Somebody did a fish toy and they want us to swap.
Britney, what's your craziest or weirdest sexual encounter?
I'll do you good with the game, don't worry.
Alright.
I think Jet wanted to see it.
I can't believe Jimmy got mogged by someone 7 years younger than him. Brittany, keep calling him out on his bullshit.
I mog everyone in this house.
Hardly.
Jimmy is a big baby. He tries to act strong, but cries when tables get turned. Can't handle life. Be a number in time.
I think Jet wanted to see you also downstairs. Okay.
Chris tells Jimmy that Jet wants to see him downstairs, but as you can see, Jimmy's not moving an inch because he does not trust either one of these two. Plus, he's probably a little salty that his date just got interrupted.
Hey, Chris, would you be willing to swap out W/Jimmy and be on the show instead?
Sure.
The audience likes you way more.
Alright, is it my turn?
I don't know.
Let Jet know that due to circumstances, I'll wait here till things are
Bridget the fidget!
And it looks like our date is over.
Okay, I won. Well, if
The real winner of the day was you, Chris.
Oh, thank you.
But now, all jokes aside, could Jimmy sit there for 1 second?
Yeah.
I think we're ready for bar activity.
Okay.
Okay.
Sorry
So,
about that.
is this y'all's first forced date of the show?
Yep.
Okay. So how this works is, at the end of the date, you have a decision to make. Kiss, hug, or high five, or slap in the face. Fourth.
he gets to slap me in the face, or I can slap him in the face?
Y'all would have to debate that right now.
I'll just give him a high five.
Okay. High five?
This is funny because after that conversation, the last thing Britney would want is for Jimmy to be able to slap her in the face because I'm sure that he would put some stank on that thing.
Wow. You feel like you guys came to any conclusions?
Yeah, Jimmy's not that bad. He's just
I just
a
want to
troubled child.
I just want to be left alone, honestly. It's like, hey, if you don't have anything nice to say, don't say it at all. And I get you keep saying you keep mogging on everyone else, but it's like, I know that ain't the truth.
And all these targeted attacks and verbal harassment you've been throwing Jimmy's way, is that gonna nip itself in the bud?
Like, is he gonna come back at me?
No, I mean, are you gonna stop targeting and harassing Jimmy?
I can, yeah.
Thank you. That's all I ask. Thank you.
This is so funny coming from Jack because you know damn well him and Sam are the ones who are telling this girl to go hard on Jimmy.
Okay.
I'm an easy guy to get along with. Just please. I'm not an easy target. That's all I wish to, I guess, help you understand. Easy to get along with, not easy to target.
That's all.
Okay.
Join the rest of your housemates downstairs.
Okay.
For a night of fun. Would you guys like to keep these keepsakes?
Sure.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Whoa, that's mine.
Emphatic.
So you make any moves? What do you got?
No, she just asked me, hey, did you throw my bag out the window? I was like, oh yeah. Like, I told you, like, you gotta quit targeting me. I get that you're here, and like, it's pretty clear that like your whole mission is like, yeah,
How
go.
did you figure out that that's her mission?
Because I was the first one she did it to, and like, I've been the one that she's been doing it like the most to. Like, she says, oh yeah, I mog on everyone, but it's like, you've mogged on maybe one or two other people, one or two other times.
Okay.
The rest of the time it's just me. And it's like, I get that the whole romance plot is like what the audience wants.
Yeah.
But when it's someone brought here where their mission is clearly just to f with me, we're just gonna keep getting like the same results.
Okay. Alright, well, it surprised me that you figured out that was her whole purpose.
I mean,
Ask her about Operation Jimmy Missile.
Operation Jimmy Missile, unfortunately, leads to the end of Jimmy, and we're going to get to that in just a second.
That was like the code name for what we were planning with her. We did Operation Jimmy Bravo with you, so you know how it goes.
Yeah.
Similar thing. That's what she was here to do.
But now we're gonna have to
go back to the writing room and come up with something else.
I mean, look, like if you want a romance thing, I'm serious. Like,
you would like to do that with her? Do romantic things with her?
Okay, so look, so obviously acting aside, because like again, her mask keeps slipping since day one.
Okay.
Nothing against her. I'm just really good at getting people to do that. Like I'm sure you've seen me with like the others that have come in here. If I can be honest, where it's like they'll be that way at first, but then I'll be able to say like the right things, and then the mask slips.
Yeah.
It doesn't have to be her, because like I can understand her being pissed at me.
Well, say we want to give you a Jimmy romance. What, out of the girls we have here, what's the number one? Is it Britney? Is it Taylor? Is it...
I mean, I guess it would...
Because you already know the secret about Taylor, right?
Yeah.
What? Yeah, you've only told Brian.
Yeah.
If you saw my first video, you know what the secret about Taylor is. Go watch it.
I mean, hey, yeah, I guess it's either Britney or Taylor, but it's like, because, you know, Trish just does that stuff where it's like, give me chips on top of which, like, well, Trish isn't gonna have a hairbrush anymore, I don't think.
I found it.
Ah.
Yeah. It's back in play.
Yeah. Rats.
Regardless.
But it's like, it's like, look, I'm more than happy to do like the whole romance thing to like appease the audience, but it's like...
What about for yourself? Would it appease yourself to do romantic things to a girl?
I mean, yeah, like obviously I'm not fucking in here, but it's like, yeah, obviously I like someone to hug. I like a woman to hug, kiss and cuddle, whole 9 yards. But it's like...
Jimmy's like, oh yeah, you guys want to hook me up with a chick? I'll be down for that. Clearly, I can't do it myself, but if you guys want to write it in the script, I mean, I'd be down for that. I mean, it would be nice to be able to cuddle with someone, just feel some kind of love.
So Britney or Taylor?
I mean, I guess, but obviously don't force them to, because it's like, I'm not into that.
Okay. Well, we don't force anybody to do anything on the show.
Even paid actors are real people.
Yeah.
And it's like, again, like, I really like Britney, but it's like, she didn't get the warning where it's like, hey, look, I didn't have to, like, take the backpack out of the fireplace. In fact, I didn't even have to put it in, like, behind the bar. I could have easily put that on the ledge, and then next fire, it's like, oh, where's my backpack? Oh, what's burning? Oh, it's my backpack. Oh, no, that backpack, it has all my important stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you did show restraint.
And it's like, again, it's just like I said to her, it was like, yeah, you can cry about your backpack being in the snow. I have steel-toed boots. What would happen if I kicked that thing and stomped on it a bunch of times?
Mm-hmm.
What's in there that can break? Like, I could have taken out your IDs and everything, just cut them all up, or done some really shit like that, but I didn't. It's like, you're here for a reason. I'm not an easy target. Please stop.
Okay. Well, I will be honest. You didn't act very boss nigga Jimmy, Mr. Boss Nigga.
Hey, look, I get, as a fun character, I can do it. That's really not how I vibe, in terms of, like...
You're not Mr. Boss Nigga?
Hey, look, I am Mr. Boss Nigga. I ain't gonna take no one's shit when it comes to romance. I'm not into, like, that whole weird power play where it's like, oh yeah, I'm the master, you're the dog. Like, that shit's just weird to me. That does not turn me on whatsoever. A lot of people think it does because how I look and sound, but it's like, nah.
Okay.
And obviously, unlike what Taylor claims, no, being a sub is not my thing either. It's Carrie, but Carrie, Taylor, same thing. But it's just like, I don't know, yeah, it's just like...
Well, if you don't want to use boss nigga Riz, then you'll have to think of something else.
Well, no, like, I can do my own Riz.
Jimmy, no offense, brother, but your Riz has not worked on a single girl that has come into the house, and you've tried with almost all of them.
But when it's like, oh yeah, Jimmy, so go up to her and say like, yeah, I'm the boss nigga, da-da-da, and that fucking fails, and it's like, well, yeah, okay, so I'm not gonna do that anymore. You dig?
Okay. Well, alright, we'll figure something out. Alright, cool. Good date though?
I mean, yeah,
I think it went really well overall.
Yeah, food was delicious, and I just like made it clear, it's like, look,
yeah,
I get why you're here, don't target me.
Now it's time to get into the good stuff, guys. All right, this is the beginning of the end for Reddit Jimmy on Fish Tank Season 2. This is where Britney's gonna start Operation Missile Jimmy. And boy, does it live up to its name.
There's like an emotional attachment to that thing.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm very sorry, I just wanted to apologize. I found out it wasn't you who put myself into the out-of-bounds zone, it was Ty. I just wanted to apologize sincerely for that.
It was TJ?
No, Ty.
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 Oh, shit. Okay.
But I mean, yeah, like I said, I am very sorry, and again, sorry for my meanness. I sincerely thought it was you. I didn't realize it wasn't you and that I overreacted. I'm very sorry.
I accept your apology. Thank you.
Have a good one. And again, I'm more than happy to squash everything and just carry on like nothing happened.
Yeah, Jimmy, we're all well aware that you're more than happy to squash the beef. However, I think you underestimate just how much Britney dislikes you, or at least is told to dislike you.
Can you say my lady?
No, say my princess.
I'm very sorry, my princess.
Oh, Jimmy, you fool.
Apology accepted.
I don't think Trish is laughing because she thinks Jimmy's funny. I think she's laughing because she knows what Britney's about to do to him.
Thank you, princess.
I'm ringing the bell. You should. I'm ringing it definitely.
So Britney decides she's gonna ring the bell, which is a challenge bell on Fish Tank, where you could challenge any other contestant if you have beef with them, and they will come up with a challenge, and the other one has to become submissive to the person that challenges them. And, well, Jimmy's not gonna take this well, especially after he just apologized to her and thought that he squashed the beef and did that stupid little head nod, thank you, princess thing.
Break that pussy Jimbo's ashtray, he ain't shit.
Challenge! Everybody downstairs!
Boxing.
I didn't ring it.
Got a beef! Everybody downstairs!
A beef?
A beef is a foot! Oh no.
You were Cal.
Who rang the bell?
Who? Me did.
Texans.
Huh?
Me did.
Me did?
Me ring the bell.
W Brit. W Brit. W Brit.
And who are you ringing it off?
W
Jimmy.
Brit.
Hey, listen, Abigail, it's not my fault you're shit fucking acting. You failed your mission.
So instantly, Jimmy is irate that he's being challenged, and he calls her a shit effing actress, and that she failed. I don't think she failed, brother. I think that she's just starting.
W. Britt.
Jimmy.
W. Britt.
Go ahead,
W.
Abigail.
Britt. W. Britt.
Did you ring the bell on him?
I did ring the bell.
You did?
Yeah.
Abigail.
Dang. Are you challenging his presidency?
I am. I'm challenging the president. The president needs to be assassinated.
Whoa. Are you going to be the first woman president?
Yes.
Wow, that's history.
Too bad I'm not black. That would be really cool.
It's what's for dinner.
Hey, I'll take a white Hillary Clinton.
Ty the Skullet guy, who is new to the show, says, I'll take a white Hillary Clinton, as if Hillary Clinton is any other color than white. Although I will say, Britney seems to be as evil as Hillary Clinton is. Not to mention, Hillary Clinton was never president, so I don't know what the fuck he's talking about.
Yeah, she did. Her whole mission was to fuck me since day fucking one. That's why I keep yelling, Jimmy Missile, Jimmy Missile, Jimmy Missile. You fucking suck at acting! Get the fuck over it, you fucking retard! Jesus Christ!
Sure it was her though.
Oh, it was her. Yeah, I know it was her, alright? And I fucking apologize to her because I realized there was a fucking tie over there to put my shit in the basement. Why the fuck do you think I came in and fucking apologized? Shut the fuck up, alright? Again, you're a bad actor, Abigail. I'm sorry. I don't know what the fuck else to tell you. I fucking read through you from day fucking one. You weren't fucking bitching at anyone else. You weren't treating anyone else like shit. You should have fucking eaten it out. You should have made it less fucking obvious. So yeah, nice job failing Jimmy Missile.
Jimmy, that missile is prepped in the loading dock and is ready to fire, son.
Disrespectful to me, to people being disrespectful to me, huh?
I
fucking comfort you every time Dunye curses you out, right? I comfort you every fucking time Dunye curses you out when you try.
When it's happening.
Oh, when it's happening, because I'm trying to fucking win here, alright? I got fucking play my cards right, alright?
Jimmy, listen, bro, you know, I'm a fan of yours, but I don't think trying to sleep with Trish every time she's vulnerable is comforting her. I think you might be mixing up two different things. Just saying.
I fucking tell you, I don't fucking hate you. No one else stepped in to do it. You know why? Because they're here to fucking win, retard. Why the fuck are you pissed at them? Why is it just me? Huh? What about Shinji? What about anyone else? Come on, answer.
I have issues with
Answer.
Shinji.
Is that? Oh, you have issues with them. Well, then bring up your issues with them right now. Go. Do it. You can't fucking do it, can you? Didn't think so. Christ on a fucking bike. I got no fucking patience for retards. You guys want to keep fucking fanning the flames? I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna fan them right the back. Fan them right the back. For retards. You guys want to keep back? Fan them right the back.
Princess Britney.
Anyone else? Huh? Mrs. Failed Actress? Huh? You happy you failed your mission? You happy I had to use my real I had to use your real name, Abigail of Alabama? Because you're a shit actress. You retard. Why the fuck haven't they fired you? I hope you realize how lucky you are for that.
Tactical N-word use is approved.
Like,
Jimmy,
day one, before we broke the space-time continuum, you fucked up. And you made it so obvious. Jesus Christ.
Are you balding?
No, I'm not balding yet.
And for you, again, what the is it, huh? Do you want some pussy to go after anyone else because you think I'm the punchy bag here? You dumb motherfucker. You dumbass motherfucker. Oh yeah, I'm scared of Dunye. Jimmy comforts me when Dunye yells at me, and he says he's really sorry that he doesn't feel like getting in the middle of it to avoid a headache so he can win the game. So I'm gonna make Jimmy my enemy. You retarded. You let Brian pimp you the out. You were his hoe. You split everything with him. And you decide this is a great idea. You're gonna pull. You even admitted, oh yeah, when I go home, everything will be fine. I'll just be depressed. I got nothing. You retard. You fucking retard. I am the last person you want to be the enemy of. I'm serious. You think I want to do this? No. You think I want to be confronting these two retards? No.
Meltdown.
But hey.
Meltdown.
Oh yeah. Meltdown was But yeah.
Meltdown.
You're happy because now I got no one. Now I got no one on your side. Stupid motherfucker.
Jimmy cried bully.
Same with you, dumbass. You think I'm the only one who's fucking picked up on that shit? No, everyone else is saying, hey, don't think with your brains, not with your dick. And it's like, I'm not attracted to her, I'm just being nice to her. I'm just being nice to her, I'm just trying to stamp out the flames because you made that obvious to all the other fish who figured out you were an actress, you dumb motherfucker!
Switch it up.
Christ, you should be fired right now! Go back to your home!
JJ.
That whole night, oh, my mommy left me for dead too. You could make up a story on the spot, but you didn't! You didn't, you shit actress!
You
Say, go the back home.
You go back.
You go back home. You go back to your nice cozy life. Go the fuck back home. Go be a tattoo artist. Go fucking. You can get money out for nothing. For nothing. Because guess what? You're born with pretty genetics. Everyone in the audience loves you. You're gonna get out here. You're gonna coast. What's you gonna do? You're gonna coast. You knew you were going coast. That's why you said, oh yeah, when I go back home, everything will be fine. I'll be okay. I'll just be depressed. So spare me. Spare me the bullshit. I'm not leaving.
Are you sure you're not leaving, Jimmy? Also, I hope you appreciate how much effort it takes to cut out all the effing words that Jimmy says during his effing argument, just so I don't get demonetized on YouTube. Do you understand? Didn't think so.
I told you I'm in this to win this. I made it clear to you.
I'm not leaving either.
Great. Now Trish is saying the F-bomb every other sentence, too. Damn it. I quit.
Oh, you're not fucking leaving either. Then be fucking more interesting. You can't even do that. All these chances they give you, you keep squandering them. And then what do? You squander arguably your best ally in this whole thing.
Bro, you never.
No, you never shut the fuck up. I could have easily stolen all your shit, right? I could have thrown all your shit into the trap door. I could have thrown all your shit everywhere. I could have cut up all your shit, but I didn't do it. I didn't do it, did I, dumbass? All the times I talked Dunye down from going after you some more. And this is the thanks I get? Finally. Retard? Think I tell you that? No, because that's some weird circle jerk shit where it's like, oh yeah, I want you to see me as some good guy. No, I don't do that shit.
Oh, it's all right. I need this money. I got beer this time, so I'm good. Let's finish this.
I just do that shit because I don't like people being mean. I don't like the drama. I don't like the degeneracy.
Jimmy, you don't like the degeneracy? Did you remember what show you were going on, dude? Fish Tank is like the epitome of Degenerate Central. Come on, bro. It's almost like you forgot what you came here for. Man up.
I just want to be funny. I want to make people laugh. What the do you want to be here for, huh? You even told me that your life is okay. Go the fuck back home. You got it made. You're an amazing artist. You can make it as a tattoo artist. How many people will be willing to pay $1,000 just for you to tattoo like a square inch on their skin because you are here?
I think Jimmy greatly overestimates the value of being on Fish Tank. I don't know anybody who would pay $1,000 for a square inch tattoo from Trish.
You gotta think, but you don't, and I hate it.
Jimmy shattered, Jimmy shattered, Jimmy shattered, Jimmy shattered.
Christ.
Jimmy Virgin Rage, 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 J.
I don't know the challenge yet. Do you have any ideas?
No.
Okay. Who here's the bad actress?
Jimmy W.
Who here exposed everything about themselves like just day one before we broke the space-time continuum?
INCELD.
Who gave out their real name to another contestant? Who again just had the most simple job of like, hey yeah, I'm just gonna evenly everyone, maybe cozy up to Jimmy and then stab him in the back when he suspects it. You would have had me, but you didn't. You made it obvious.
I never wanted you.
Oh, you never wanted me, yeah. Operation Jimmy Missile will fucking tell you, dumbass. You don't have to lie anymore. Jet told me it all.
Okay.
Operation Jimmy Missile did not work. Alright, well, I'm gonna go get a challenge and I'll be back.
I'm not going to bore you guys with waiting for Jet to go to challenge. He chose sprints. All right, so they're going to have a sprint race.
I hate it. I hate it. I killed to actually be born attractive. You realize that, right? You literally have an easy streak. You really do. You just had to use your head and realize a piece of shit. We're not a piece of shit. And don't use that bad family shit, because you know I went through the same shit.
No, Jimmy, I didn't know you had a bad family life. You've only told us about 100,000 times on the show.
I isolate from everyone. From everyone. I don't use that as an excuse for my behavior. I'll proudly admit I'm a natural born lunatic. You, on the other hand, you gotta get your shit straight. Jesus Christ. Yeah, cry some more, you failed actress. I can't wait to see you get fired. Go back to Alabama. Weep womp. Weep womp. Be lucky this isn't a honeymooners challenge. LOL, just kidding. I am actually just kidding, I swear to you. What the f*** do you think I'm gonna do to your once you're in the doghouse, dumbass? Fucking good, you better leave. You better leave because I'm destroying all your personal shit. Yeah, yourself. Yeah, go on, show the camera. Don't be a bitch. Good. Now go back to Alabama, Abigail. I'm not playing around. Good, now get the f downstairs. You wanted to be my enemy, you stupid mother. What did they do? They banned flames.
No one's fucking alliances here.
No fucking alliances here. What was you and Brian then? Talking stupid mother.
And look, he's gone.
Yeah, and guess who's probably gonna be gone next? Because you can't have a fucking character arc. No fucking character arc, no fucking anyway.
You can have all the alliances on the world on Fish Tank, but at the end of the day, it doesn't matter because they take into consideration the people watching at home. They are really the ones who end up picking the winner. You can have everybody in the house can love you to death, but if the people at home don't like you, it doesn't really matter.
Holy shit. Not even shoes, these are boots.
You're such a...
No, I'm not using a handicap. I'm getting my real shoes. I know my real shoes. I know where they are.
Out of the way. Everybody clear path.
All you do is slang, bitch. I want to hear it. You want 2 deniers on your ass? You got 2 deniers. I don't care. You're gonna care in a second. I can tell you. I'll play by this. All you have to do is walk out.
Jimmy unironically sees gang stalk Jake.
Well, first I gotta win this. Then I'll give you that option. I mean it. I'm gonna do it. I told you not to do this.
Brittany, come on in here.
Yeah, I got to get in here. Come on, Abigail.
My shoes on.
Oh, getting your shoes on. Yeah.
It's fine.
So Trish just broke Jimmy's ashtray that he made for Sam Hyde. And I guess Trish is just trying to get inside Jimmy's head right before the race. And well, it's working.
It was Orderman's ashtray, wasn't it? Oh well. Now she just wasted an $800 item that could have been resold for the show, but...
Well, I don't know why you brought it here.
Again, Jimmy reminds me of the guys from Storage Wars who just overestimate the value of everything just because it was on Fish Tank. Write in the comments below, would you have paid $800 for that ashtray? Please say no.
Well, I don't know why you brought yours here too, you dumb bitch. Like, what the f*** do you think I'm gonna do now?
Slash any girl that's left you.
TJ, stand right here.
JJ.
Yeah, pick it up, Trish, you dumb bitch.
Go.
Jimmy is so cool and rad.
3.
You're the man. Sticking to these hoes, JJ, carrot,
4.
OnlyFans content creators, J, carrot,
5.
carrot, JJ.
6. 7.
Hey Jimmy,
7.
straight. And you.
8.
Baby ass bitch. Baby ass bitch.
8.
Baby ass bitch. Baby ass.
9. 9. 10. That's 10. I think Jimmy got 10.
You! Say bye-bye to you shit. Leave now if you don't want your shit destroyed.
So not surprising to anybody, the male won in the physical challenge. Jimmy literally smokes cigarettes all the time, and Britney looks like a girl who's actually in good shape, and Jimmy still beat her by a whole entire lap. All right, maybe just put that in perspective next time you want to have an argument about trans people in sports. I'm just saying, all right? I know it's off topic, but come on.
Sorry. Has to clean this up. Kindly. Because that was like an $800 item. Easy.
Not easy. I mean, $800 is probably like generously overpricing the value of this thing.
For you guys, of course, mind you. Well, as for you, she chose to be the... Oh, Abigail. Where's your stuff? No stuff of hers? Okay.
Trish literally went upstairs and blocked Jimmy from getting to Britney's stuff. I think that's kind of effed up, if you ask me. He won fair and square. He deserves to destroy her crap.
That's all you had to say. Well, I've understood. No stuff of hers.
I was just standing in the way of Trish.
Yeah, I'm noticing Trish. She herself. Come on, in here, Abigail. You can leave. I won't pursue if you can leave. Or you can stay. You can stay and lose everything, or you can leave now. Never come the f back. You can still see. Yeah, we got other shit I know is valuable to you. The more stuff of mine you destroy, the more yours I'll destroy, trust me. If I gotta go naked and get rid of the rest of your shit,
I'm 22. I'm not insane. I'm not crazy.
Bye, important takers. Well, be Abigail, we go back to Alabama, or do you want to sit here and get all your shit destroyed, including IDs? I don't give a fuck. I fucking told you this would happen, you fucking told you. Didn't believe me. Didn't believe me, did you? Now look where you are. You're at my fucking mercy, you stupid motherfucker.
I love feeling.
Hey, last fucking chance, I mean it. You can either walk out of this house, I'm destroying everything valuable, yours including your IDs. Fuck you. Either get out of the fucking house. Shut the fuck up, you stupid. No. Go back to crying about your parent life, you fucking. But you can either leave, you can either fucking leave, or I will destroy your fucking IDs. I am not fine. You know what? Put the collar on her. Hey. Look, if it's no IDs, I won't fucking do it, but you guys gotta tell me.
You cannot destroy her ID.
Okay, then that's it. Yeah, I'm not gonna argue with you. You're fucked now.
Do I care?
No, you're gonna kinda care. Hey, Dunye, show no mercy against this. She took your money.
I don't care.
She took your money, don't forget that.
I did not.
Yes, you did.
No, I didn't.
It was all planned. Hi, Dunye, you can leave the room now. Alright, please go ham on the fucking mud. I'm tired of trying to cheer up. I'm sure you can understand.
So I was thinking about doing a whole Dunye versus Trish thing because Dunye absolutely cannot stand Trish. And a lot of people in the house can't stand Trish. Personally, I don't really like Trish either. She's probably brought nothing to the show except like a big bottom. That's pretty much all she's got. She's got a booty. Pretty much it. Danya usually just reminds her of that constantly. So I didn't like Danya first, but he's starting to grow on me a little bit. Just him busting on Trish, it's just hilarious in my opinion.
Damn, she really did learn her lesson.
Another day.
Yeah, another day of you being a retarded hoe with no character arc, you boring ass. Goodbye.
All right, guys, it's the moment of truth. This is the moment where Jimmy destroys his chances at winning Fish Tank Season 2. Buckle up. It is time to go. All right, let me just set the stage for you. All right, so Jimmy's talking to Judge about some things going on in the house, and Britney sneaks upstairs to Jimmy's room. And you remember in the beginning of the video when Jimmy was doing the Joker thing, he had that little toy phone? Well, Britney wants to make sure that he never gets a chance to play Jimmy Joker again.
I just sing?
No, what's worse?
Worst challenge.
What's that?
God, this bitch is crazy. Just look at that face. You know that she knows that she's about to do something that is absolutely going to send him into another universe. She's not wrong. I think it's hilarious, dude, that she doesn't even know where to put it to smash it. And then she puts it on the absolute worst place you could think of. She puts it on the bed.
Smash it, 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 smash it.
Don't you ever do that shit again! Don't you ever fucking swing that hammer at me again, you stupid
Jimmy, stop!
I didn't do anything! I didn't do anything to her! She fucking picked that shit up, fucking swung the hammer! Don't you fucking do that!
I think Jimmy just realized that he just threw away his chances of winning the show by putting his hands on another female contestant, which he's kind of had an issue with and he's gotten several warnings for previously during the season. And this is the first time he aggressively pushed a contestant. And I feel like, you know, the show just realizes at this point he's just a lost cause and they can't guarantee the safety of the other competitors around him anymore. Jimmy, knowing he just completely effed up, starts going into damage control and starts accusing Britney of raising the hammer at him, which if you see again in slow motion, that is not how it went at all. She was in the middle of smashing the thing. He came flying in like a missile, like a Jimmy missile, and caught her off guard. So there was no chance for her to even turn and get ready to hit him with the hammer. So Jimmy's just completely full of crap and he's trying to do damage control right now. As though there's no cameras in the damn house. I mean, see, you can see it clear as day right there. She didn't even look at him. So, Jimmy, sorry, brother, but you got caught red-handed putting your hands on another contestant when you were explicitly told many times not to, all right? The only person responsible for you losing the show is you, brother.
Jimmy, stop!
I didn't do anything! I didn't do anything to her! She fucking picked that shit up, fucking swung the hammer! Don't you fucking do that!
What just happened?
She fucking snuck up to you, started smashing this with the hammer, and then like I came to stop her, and it's like, oh, and it's like, no, don't you do that.
Are you okay?
No, I'm not doing nothing. I'm just done. I told her, like, you want to raise that hammer at me, mother? You want to fucking raise that hammer at me?
He did.
Want to raise that hammer at me?
Hey, she said he hit him in the head.
What
happened?
Although I don't like what Britney does here either, because she claims that Jimmy says that she hit him in the head, which you guys see clearly in the video. He gives her like a light push. I broke down this video and I really slowed it down to see exactly what happened. And what it looks like happens is Jimmy runs into the room, grabs the hammer from Britney, and it looks like his momentum carries him forward into knocking Britney down, but she also looks like she kind of like jumps into a cradle position. But then Jimmy goes and throws the mallet, and it looks like the handle of the mallet does line up with where Britney's head could be. So I think that might be what she's referring to. But I don't feel like this was a violent attack by any means. Like, it wasn't like he went up and punched her in the face or anything like that. I think the reason why they decided to end the show with Jimmy is because of all the warnings he got before this incident. If this was the first incident he had on the show, he might have been given a second chance. But up until this point, between what happened with him and Taylor earlier in the season and now this, I just feel like they can't keep going with him.
No, she can't swing that hammer at me. That's what she can't do. She went like this, and it's like, nah. Oh, yeah. No, I just hopped over the bed.
Britney says Jimmy hit her in the head super hard, so she's also lying too. It's just a bunch of people lying about what happened during this whole situation. Unfortunately, Jimmy's the one who's going to pay the price, though. Does Jimmy really think they're not going to go back and review the footage? He knows what show he's on.
I'll get you, just relax.
Jesus Christ. Have a seat. No, this is why I'm saying, fire that bitch. You don't go like that to a motherfucker where it's like, yeah, I caught you red-handed, dumbass. Shut the fuck up. Christ on a bike. She's just mad because I figured her shit out.
No, Jimmy, I think that she was brought in by the show to make you lose your mind, and I think that's exactly what she made you do. In fact, I'm surprised Jimmy got this far into the show considering how short his temper is. We now get to hear Jimmy lie until he gets kicked off the show, basically. He's gonna lie. Which is a shame because aside from Summer, who I did a video on in the beginning of the show, I really was pulling for Jimmy to win. God, Jimmy, you let us down so much. All you had to do was keep yourself controlled.
Grab her by the seat and it's like, no. You're not hitting me with that hammer. No, I'm chilling the fuck out. I can chill the fuck out in my room, but I'm not trusting it now. She wants to act like a tough guy. She wants to raise that croquet mallet at me. Hey, I just grabbed her by the seat and was like, no, you don't do that. You don't raise the hammer at me. You don't get all pissy because I figured out your game. You're just like, I got the croquet mallet. I'm gonna fucking hit you. And like you do it in the middle of beef, of course. No, honestly, like why the do those two get to do all this shit?
Because they're actors. Duh.
Like Christ, I'm on a tightrope here.
I know what I just saw.
Don't swing at me with the mallet. That's all I'm saying.
Dude, that was insane what you did. That was insane what you did.
It's insane what she did.
As much as I was pulling for Jimmy to win the show, there's nothing I can say that defends what he did. He realizes the situation he's in, he realizes the show he's on, and he's been saying since day one that she's there to try to screw with him, yet he still let her get inside his head and live rent-free. Jimmy, I don't know what you were thinking. I know that I can't imagine what it's like living in that nightmare of a house for however long they've been there, but at the same time, if you knew she was there to troll you, why did you let her get to you so easily?
No, I'm just saying like,
I'm just done, but it's like not a single goddamn thing
Deuces,
happened.
motherfucker, ha 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 ha, you done, ha 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 ha.
Not a single goddamn slap on the wrist. Raise the fucking mallet and it's like,
Bye.
when you try to stop someone, they have them out like this.
This was a crazy opportunity.
When they have them out like this, you're shut the fuck up, Trish.
For real.
Well, if I raise that to you, no, I mean, throw them the
Y'all let Florida fight a real black bitch, y'all ass will be dusted. I'm not even joking, like a black bitch would dust both of y'all.
By the way, here's your jacket.
We're throwing up a mallet for y'all, for real.
I like you a lot, man, and I have to do this.
You can do real.
I have to.
We did it
If I didn't have to, I wouldn't, but I have to.
Yeah, I know. Hey, look, there's nothing against you, but I am saying,
Jimmy woman.
Yeah.
Have fun, dogs.
Still, Jim, you,
It's on camera, hard.
we have to make this decision, I'm sorry.
Yeah, that's fine.
He's describing an event as if 5,000 people didn't just watch him spurg out in high definition.
Out of all the people I've seen come and go on Fish Tank, I don't think I've ever seen Jet more upset to have to kick someone off than when he kicks off Jimmy here. And you'll see the influence he's had on the rest of the cast when they give their heartfelt goodbyes, especially from Taylor.
Jimmy, you got.
Jim Dunn, see ya, see ya, see
That's what
ya.
I told you earlier. Like I gave you this talk earlier.
Yeah, and I was being calm, but I don't f around with someone raising them out like that. It's like, okay, great. So am I supposed to?
Let's go.
Am I supposed to sit there and let her hit me in the head?
Dude, she was hitting your front.
Yeah, and then it's like I'm in the middle of the phone and she's like,
Tripping out over a baby toy.
You're the one who inserted yourself into that situation.
yeah, and she's like,
Jimmy, you're a bitch.
She wasn't gonna hit you in the head with the we saw the clip. The clip it's online. We saw what you did. You're the one who took the mallet out of her. So don't try to defend.
You're a woman beater, Jimmy. She didn't even see you coming. You lying woman beating bastard.
Hopefully this is just the end of Jimmy saying that she raised him out. Clearly he knows now that everybody's seen the footage, and even everybody at home has seen the footage too. He knows damn well that she didn't raise them out at him.
It's the larger neighborhood. He cares about that.
Damn, Jimmy, man. I wanted you to be here to the very end. So bad.
All I want you to know is
I'm gonna give you my Instagram for real before you leave here. Cause this is crazy, like.
I hate to see you go through this.
But not only that,
but you gotta stay in your 3, man.
Jimmy, fine, man. I've been trying all day, man. And what the f am I supposed to do when a woman's like this? She knows that my hands are high.
I know, man, but you gotta know when to hold back.
I can see you get jumped a bunch of times.
Buddy Brian.
But like for real,
Start that confrontation.
it's a game.
Oh yeah, it's just a game, just a game. Raise them out above his head, just a game.
But it's still, you better give everything plus 10 because judges was on your ass about being boring.
Woman beater dog. Woman beater dog.
Literally, Jimmy was the highlight of this season. I don't give a fuck how nobody thinks. Jimmy was the highlight of the season. Not Brian, not nobody. Jimmy was the highlight of the season.
Danye says that Jimmy was the highlight of the season, and honestly, I think Jimmy was probably the breakout star, but Danye wasn't there when Summer was there, or else you would all know that Summer was pretty much the highlight of the season. With that said, though, I do think that Jimmy was the only thing entertaining left on the show. Taylor's trying, Shinji's just in his own world, but I really do worry, what is the rest of this season gonna look like now that Jimmy's gone? He was the last truly entertaining cast member on the show.
Remember, okay?
I know, man.
Don't let that shit ruin you, okay?
You gotta control your shit.
I do control my shit, but it's like when you're in the heat,
but you gotta know.
and it's like no one's isn't everyone supposed to be down there for beef? But no, everyone lets people break the
Yeah,
rules.
this is some Karen shit for real. I don't like that.
Oh yeah, beat a woman. That's why she's still standing. That's why she's still standing with no bruises on her.
Like on some real shit. This game is the only game that you'll get opportunity because your attitude is so f***ed up and you're an emotional train wreck too. And you use because you're a woman and you think because whatever
Jimmy,
you get
we
away
have the
with
footage. She didn't
But
raise the
outside of
mallet.
this opportunity, nobody's gonna want to work with you because they see your manipulation, they see how much you play.
I'm
And
not
that's
gonna
not
miss you.
fair.
Lose your
Because
discord.
it's literally the show. They brought him back when he was supposed to be gone.
You gotta know there's stuff.
I'm just saying. But Trish, you don't give to the show, but you be quiet and win challenges. I'm sorry, you're boring. You're boring as
Was this
you gave warning and you fucking provoked him. And you think you're gonna win after this show? You're good in this show, but after this, no one's after you.
I do have to agree with Danye. Trish is incredibly boring on the show. She literally offers nothing at all.
Stupid white boy dumbass.
That's what I told you from the time I got here. The first day that I knew Brian was gonna be.
Don't you forget what I told you either.
I won't. But seriously, don't you ever forget that. You stay in your 3-foot world.
You have to let people play their mind games, Jimmy, or you're gonna forever be in a loophole of this shit. For real.
I do let people play their mind games when you have them. That's a different story.
She with my shit, she threw noodles on me, and look, I didn't have to do all of that to her, but you have to learn how to control your shit.
I am controlling my but again, it's double standards.
But no, this is season two, we need to do shit with Jimmy because at this point,
start breaking up.
at this point, it's not gonna give what it's giving.
I'm not allowed to break anyone's but they're allowed to break
Y'all, I'm not even being funny, but nobody's as interested as me, Shinji, or Jimmy. I don't know how y'all put it. Everybody's not.
Like that ass. Look, she's laughing about. Oh yeah, no, let's laugh about it.
Bless you.
Jimmy. This is that one of those moments, man.
I know.
You gotta just close
You'll
your
never
mouth.
get those 5 sons, dumbass.
And
You're an
you gotta-
idiot.
you gotta-
Everything else is someone
You
else.
gotta learn, bro. Like, you gotta stop, like, with the bullshit, Jimmy, for real.
Common Norman W, make sure to put US in your suicide
You know, take that with you. That's
Certified
iconic. Take
bastard.
that shit with you. Rip it off, both of them, from the top to the bottom.
Show the clip to the fish.
But for real,
Show
now
the
this is
clip
gonna
to
be
the
boring in
fish.
the house.
Show the clip to the
It was
fish.
all like
Show the clip to
me,
the fish.
Jimmy, and Shinji
Show
made it
it, Jack.
interesting. Everybody else is boring as I don't care how y'all put it. Y'all are boring. Y'all can't cook. Y'all have nothing to
First time
provide.
I
So
ever
I'm not
agreed with
hearing
Dumb
you.
Gay.
The final 2. Don't give up on me, both of you.
This is not how you win, Trish. I'm telling you, you're not gonna win like that. Like karma comes back for you. As an African person, I know your karma. You're not gonna win. Shut up.
I'm sorry, boys.
Been like,
I'm sorry.
The greatest witch hunt in the history of
Shinji,
witch
listen.
hunts.
You and Tay have this, okay?
Yeah.
Forget this.
But
You
that's
and Tay got it.
crazy. Like,
You play your cards right, you stick together. Shinji, you're president now.
now this house is gonna be boring as fuck. I don't want to cook
Remember what I
tomorrow.
told you, man? Those
Jimmy
life
went
lessons.
I don't even want to cook fried chicken tomorrow. Like,
Learn from this.
I am. She got mad because I figured out her whole plan. It's called Jimmy Missile. This is her whole plan all along. Of course, because she's a hired actress, she gets more wiggle room to do.
Jimmy, why'd you have to touch her though?
Look, when you're in the heat of the moment, you see someone with a mallet like this. It's like they've been doing that all day, and you see someone with a mallet like this, and then everything
Let's
comes
not
back.
rehash the memory over and over.
Really
Yeah,
finna
that's
be boring
everything.
now.
Nah, that's good. Last 3 weeks we're gonna turn into black team.
Period. Period. Get the black people in here.
Can you help me?
I see. I'm not that kind of black. I'm calling police on your ass. My family needs visas. I'm not even born there with y'all bitches.
Yeah.
I'm
It's
so
too much.
disappointed.
I mean, yeah.
I need this work. I need this work. No, for real. I'm gonna come visit you for real, like on some real nothing. Like,
Hey man, I'm only 2 inch hours.
like this is crazy for real, man.
It ain't nothing against you guys, I understand.
There's nothing against you.
Nothing against you.
Y'all, for
believe me,
real.
I get it.
Sorry to shake your hand again.
No, look,
Thanks for being a good competitor.
I love you guys, okay? And I mean it. I always hated seeing you guys sad. I don't know, none of that shit was any mind games or anything. I hated seeing you guys sad, you know? All of you. I never wanted things to be like this.
Alright, Jimmy.
Jimmy,
all
for
right,
real
man.
and dumb gay, shut your
Hey,
ass up.
shut up before I fucking take your wife and your husband.
Thank you for being such a good competitor.
Jimmy, it's okay. The 50K was never going to be enough to fix Horderman's house. Yeah.
I gotta walk out on that because this shit's too much.
Okay.
I mean, yeah, it just literally comes with
Hey,
like trash
you
disposal.
tomahawk threw a mallet at that girl's head. What are you
Do
doing?
you want to
I
carry
am
the
really
bags?
disappointed in you, Tay.
You can't. If you're not gonna get in the kitchen and cook, clean, twerk some ass, whatever, you're a boring basic. And that's what I mean. You can't use your looks for everything. You're literally born to tricks for real. And you can't even realize that. Like, you hate to be called out on your.
And with that wraps up Reddit Jimmy's time on Fish Tank. Now, I want to just kind of overall break down everything we saw. You know, Jimmy, I really am shocked he got this far with how short his temper is. I mentioned that earlier, but I still believe that that is the case. I hope he doesn't take that out to the real world because that is a recipe for disaster. Jimmy, if you watch this video, please reach out to me. I would love to talk to you. My email's in my bio on my page. I want to hear from y'all too in the comments. Did you guys like Jimmy's time on Fish Tank? Do you think the show can survive without him, or do you think that the ratings are going to go way down now that Jimmy's gone? We thought after Summer left that the ratings were going to die, but then Jimmy stepped up. So what competitor do you want to see step up until the end, and who are your picks now to win? I think I'm Team Shinji now. So I told you guys in the beginning of the video I had a surprise that I've been in contact with someone who was on the show this season. Well, not that I know of anybody else who's been able to talk to her, but I got to talk to the diva herself from the beginning of the season, Summer, and she had so much to say. But I just wanted to let you you guys know that she's doing really well. She's trying to put herself back together and unwind from her time on the show. And I'm trying to work out a time to be able to talk to her, and we're going to video it, and then hopefully I bring it to you. And speaking of Summer, if you're not sure who Summer is, click this video right here, and I will tell you all about her time on Fish Tank.